Hello. I think we might be live. Maybe. Something. Something happened. Hello. All right. Volume check. Winner. Okay. So we're obviously going to wait a little bit. You obviously know what this is all about because you probably saw the thumbnail. Let's fix this up. Live chat. All right. Kane, how are you, mate? You going to come and try this $1,500 coffee? So for anyone that is watching, hello, thank you for joining. So obviously this is all about the $1,500 coffee that's gone a little bit more viral than I'd like, to be honest, or a bit more than I'd expected. This was definitely not the plan. And if you are watching this from start to finish, you're probably going to hear the same question answered a few times because, well, there's, a lot of people probably going to come and go as they normally do in the live stream. So I do apologize if you hear the same answer a few times. You need to go away. But this is just to clear a few things up and hopefully answer some questions because a lot of people are asking, is it real? Why is it expensive? People that understand coffee probably know why it's expensive, or maybe have a little bit of an idea. I don't know all of the nitty gritty, absolute every detail of this coffee. I don't think I really need to. I didn't grow this coffee. I didn't roast it. I didn't produce it. I'm just brewing it. I get the fun part. So yeah. Anyway. But yeah, ask away if you have absolutely any questions about this coffee or, specialty coffee in general, because it's what we're all about. And the more we can educate each other, because I don't know everything. People can ask me questions, and if I'm wrong, let me know. I'm here to support, and so I don't get fined. Why would you get fined? So yeah, look, obviously this whole thing exploded a little bit. If you haven't seen Channel 9 and all the radio, I've had every radio station in Australia and New Zealand call, all the TV channels. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's a bit much. But I'm enjoying it as much as I can. Just going to double check the audio for a sec. Make sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so yeah, ask away with anything you like. Let me know you're here, say hello, and ask away. Absolutely anything. There's a couple of things I'm not going to answer, but that's because I still have a business to run. And this coffee, like I said, I didn't make this coffee. I didn't produce this coffee. I just get the fun part. So, oh, hey mum. My mum's here. That's cute. Jordan, private jet. Okay, Jordan, yes, perfect answer. And this is the one thing that I want people to ask. That was me trolling the media. Okay, the media gives us false stories all the time, so I figured I'd give it to them first to make them look like idiots. I don't think anyone understood my joke. That part's on me. It doesn't come via private jet. That would cost more than $1,500. So, thank you, Jordan. Aaron, good looking. Thanks, mate. It's this new beard oil I'm using. Hey, check it out. Yeah. So I've copped a lot of hate online, a lot of stupid messages and stuff. So yeah, Private jet from Panama. Knew that would make you laugh. Exactly. It's a joke. We used to be allowed to make jokes without people getting upset. But simple math tells you you can't get a jet from Panama to Australia for that price. Piss take. Thank you. I thought it was a good piss take. I'm glad someone else got it. How many ways can you brew it? Can the customer choose? Look, I would only ever do it as a pour over. I'm probably most skilled in doing a pour over. That's how I would want to brew it. Any other way than that, I'd be petrified. Trying to dial it in for an espresso, I don't think it's going to taste very good anyway. So V60 pour over, absolutely. I've already got a bit of a recipe for temperature and stuff. But yeah, definitely V60 pour over. Yep. What else? Here we go. We've got a few on. Wow. I think it's definitely getting people's attention. Yeah, so like I was saying, a lot of hate, a lot of negative comments, and that's expected. That's the internet. That's how it works. Everyone wants to put in their little 2 cents and have a sook because someone's having a crack. I'm just some kid from Western Sydney actually having a crack and, put myself out there. I didn't get this coffee for $4 and decide to charge that much. Too many trolls. All the trolls. Have you ever tried Bentwood grinder? No, I haven't. I'll be honest, Bentwood's out of my price range. Kind of like this coffee. I think Jesse, who is one of my mates, he probably knows more about the Bentwood than I do. To be completely honest, kind of like a lot of those really, really mega high-end grinders and machines, I don't bother looking at them for a couple of reasons. I'm probably never going to own one. And, well, it's almost irrelevant for me to get a product that's out of reach for most people, because to use a cube, that's not out of reach for, a very strong enthusiast. So I'd prefer to use something that most people can, afford. It's still expensive, but yeah. So that's why I stay away from like the big EG1 Webers and stuff, because it's just unobtainable for most people. And we know it's good. What's the point of getting one and telling you it's good? Chris, hey bro, have you had much genuine interest in it since the publicity? Yeah, absolutely. We have. It's a thing. It's real. So it's a thing. We do have quite a bit of probably. I don't want to word this in a bad way. We probably have more money in Penrith than most people think. There is a huge diverse of, mega wealthy in the area. There are some mega wealthy people in the area. That's not my opinion. That's fact. And then there are some people who aren't so wealthy. There's, people on the welfare. That's true. Yes, absolutely. And there's drug dealers. Thank you, Jesse. So it's real. Personal bodyguard to be added. Yeah, I don't think you need a bodyguard. It's just a coffee. There's new rich and old money in Penrith. Absolutely, Kenji. Penrith was very cheap for a long time, and now it's not so cheap, which means the people that invested back then have money. That's pretty simple. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand this. Anyway. How often do you get your orders for these? So I've vaguely explained it, but Channel 9 did a horrible job at explaining how it works. So with a coffee like this, and I'll dig deep into specialty coffee for a minute, typically something of high grade, you don't want it to get old. So you don't want to order it, sit it on the shelf and let it, drug dealers would fit in with a private jet. Fair. We're probably a different drug of choice, if we're being real. So we want to drink this coffee at about 10 to 15 days, somewhere around there, which means the ideal way to organize this is the customer orders it, they roast it, then they send it. Sorry about the dogs if you can hear those. And then by the time it arrives in Australia, it's almost ready to drink, which is perfect. What differentiates the $200 and the $1,500 beans? There'd be a lot of man hours in these $1,500 beans, the amount of care, the amount of money invested into the crop or the plant, or I don't actually know how much they have. I don't think it's relevant because I'm never going to buy all of it. Like a $200 cup, like your Camos and stuff like that, they're incredible coffees, absolutely. Is a $1,500 coffee going to taste better? That's up to you. Everyone's different. Some people drink VB, some people don't. It's not necessarily because of the price. So it's exclusivity is going to be a part of that price. Absolutely. If things are unobtainable, they're worth more. So, supply and demand, how it works. I mean, how often are people ordering one of them from you? Um, I'd probably rather not disclose numbers on that, but just yes, people are wanting it. So I don't want to go too silly. The place I get it from, that's probably information that they don't need out there in the world because I don't think that's my place to say. So I think that's probably the safest way to answer that. I'm sorry, I don't want to give an exact answer. I don't think that'd be the right thing to do. And I'm not making $1,500 on this coffee. I haven't decided that I want to sell this coffee for this price and make it up. It's including the amount of time, effort, after hours, and I mean this in the nicest way. I can brew a coffee quite well, so I expect someone to pay for that. And the experience, it's my space, the cafe, I close the doors after hours, it's my time away from family, so it all comes with it. Yeah. How does it work with customs? Don't know. I order it, it turns up. I've had quite a few coffees from these guys, so cool. Like a SS mock-up and a genuine SS Brock. Looks the same, but not. I mean, that's not the worst way to describe it. Yeah, it's a very Aussie way to answer it, Aaron. To be honest, I'm surprised we're 12 minutes in and there's not been one hate comment. I'm I'm surprised. Not even any of my mates. Not even they've given it to me. Yeah. So interesting. Look, I'll be real. This has been a very overwhelming week with a lot of stuff happening, even outside of this, personal life things, adult. Jesse, give me time. Is a $1,500 Spro a thing? Zach, if you give me $1,500, I'll do whatever you want with it. You probably won't enjoy it so much. But what I do have, it arrived today. I don't know if you saw. Catatonic Dreams. I've got the final Black Mass Catatonic Dreams ever. So, if anyone hasn't tried Black Mass Catatonic Dreams, come down to the cafe. I know there's a couple of cafes that have got it. Let me know in the comments if you know who they are because I can't remember. But I know Jesse's got a little bit. I've got a kilo. And I think one of the guys from Reformatory, I think one of the Spro Bros has got a little bit as well. If you know someone with Catatonic Dreams, just have it. It's amazing. Anyway, that's enough about that. But Catatonic Dreams, chef kiss. Amazing coffee. Massive shout out to Sam. Ashtray change for Zacho. No, Zach just bought a Jeep. So he's got no money left and he's never going to have money again. Anyway, off topic. We're on cars. Zach, every time Zach turns up, there's cars. I can't help it. Yeah. Anyway, back to coffee. Nothing wrong with the Jeep. I mean, the owner. Oh, interesting. Oh, man. Andre, hey Mitch, no such thing as a bad press. Milk this for all it's worth. Good luck to you, and we'll see you on Saturday at the Brew Lab High Street, Penrith. Thanks, man. That's really nice. And I'm not just saying it. Like, I've copped so much negative stuff. Even DMs, like people being pretty aggressive. And like, I'm from Blacktown. Run at me, bro. But no, just kidding. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Those days are over. I'm too old for that. But yeah, honestly, thanks, Andre. That's really nice of you, man. Do you really want a hate comment? Like, I find it entertaining, to be honest. There's always a lot of negative things to say about anyone, right? Especially when you put on the news and there's that many people looking at my head. They're going to say something. I understand that Penrith's got a bit of a negative thing about it. There's nothing. Penrith's awesome. We've got absolutely everything. I don't have a problem with Penrith at all. I grew up in Blacktown, so maybe that's why I love Penrith. It's just slightly better. Um, Corinne agrees with Andre. Thanks, man. Yeah, but I got really thick skin. Like I put my stuff out on the internet like this, and I get a lot of negative. I get a lot of people telling me I'm wrong, especially when I do controversial videos saying that a brand sucks. I'm gonna cop it. It's part of it. I understand, but I just tell you what I experience, and if you don't like it, that's cool. Just like and subscribe while you're there. Thanks. But yeah, no, it's been crazy. Some of the dumbest comments. If you want to know what the comments are, let me know. I'll share it with you. I love telling dumb stories. Yeah. Ask away. Absolutely anything. I'm not scared. Fine dining is a big thing in Penrith. Why not expensive coffee? Exactly. There's some expensive restaurants, and there's not really many. I don't want to say there's not many good cafes. There's not many cafes focusing on specialty coffee. There's plenty out there that have good coffee. Absolutely, there is plenty of places in all of Sydney that have great coffee. I'm not saying I've got the best coffee in the world. I love what I do, and I take pride in my work, and I do my best to serve a coffee the best of my ability. So I want to share that with people. If I wanted to make heaps of money, I wouldn't own a cafe. Put it that way. Yeah. Now you can milk the hate comments by making videos out of them too. Exactly. If you don't want to spend $1,500 on a coffee, then don't. No need to badmouth it. That's right. It's pretty simple. Like, Ferraris are expensive. They're out of my price league. That's why I don't have one. It's pretty simple. It's out of my price range. If I could afford it, I would own it. I'm not going to put shit on people that can afford it and blame them for people being homeless like they blamed me. Yeah, that's right. Ever thought about doing a brew class at the cafe? I've done a couple of things like that. It's really hard to go that deep in an hour or two because I'm so deep into this rabbit hole that it's years and it's hours every day of looking up these things and practicing. So we definitely can do that sort of stuff, and I'm always happy to go on about these things all the time. Happy to talk about coffee and help people. Are those DMs going back to the days of the bikes that you used to sell? I don't even want to talk about bikes. I hate bikes. I love motorbikes, but I know what he's talking about. You're talking cars now. Let the comments go. Yeah, go for it. Unleash. Anyway, I think it's been a really good thing for Penrith or even Western Sydney is this exposure. I did not expect it to go on national news. That was pretty wild. So that was not the plan. I was actually just trying to help Penrith out. And then we had some people in Penrith being kind of dicks about it. So anyway, you do you. Ferrari better than Jeep. Well, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Anyone? Questions? Anything? Ask away. Anything. I don't care. I'll answer you. And I'm not drinking coffee tonight because it's 6:30 and I've had a few. Keep bringing it, brother. Put your price up. Oh man. Honestly, it's pretty crazy. Like you watch, everyone knows that the cost of living's gone up. I have put my coffee up recently, 50 cents. People lost their mind. Jesus. It's like I'm trying to run a business or something. I reckon it's time for... I'm not having a brew. What are the notes, flavors of the $1,500 coffee? Rose, juniper. Oh man, strawberry. Oh, honestly, can't remember. I can look them up right now. It's on my website. Yeah, Mitch does. mitchdoes.com.au. Little... See what I did there? What's the best coffee you do at your cafe, in my opinion? If you like espresso, Andre, I highly recommend you have Catatonic Dreams. I've mentioned it a minute ago. If you like espresso, Catatonic Dreams is insane. incredible. So if you want something special, try that guy. So here we go. So we've got peach, strawberry, lemonade, rose, and juniper. Not bad at all. Ice fermentation is unreal as a spro. Absolutely. Even with milk, that ice fermentation as a piccolo. Woo. So yeah, Andre, I've got heaps of options. We'll have a good time. Probably going to be kind of busy. Someone's comment was held for written review. Someone's swearing. Someone's being naughty. Yeah, Andre, we'll have some fun, man. Look, I dare say we're going to be a little bit busy because of the little bit of hype. But I'll do my thing. I've got some extra set of hands coming in because I want to deliver. Yeah. We can do pour overs. We'll have a batch brew on as well. I'll probably put something a little bit special on batch. I've got a few things on the way arriving tomorrow from Quattro. Yeah. I agree with Jesse. Of course you do, Zach. Oh, yeah. If anyone wonders why I'm like moving around, I've got like a pinched nerve in my back, so I'm sorry. It's killing me. There's like 5 comments held for review, so I don't know if they're trolls or if just Jesse. Yeah. Tubby is a spro or with milk. Tubby as anything is incredible. If you don't know what Tubby is the little brother of Sidra. So Sidra, that's how I word it. Sidra is the coffee that won the World Barista Championships with Anthony Douglas, or maybe Anthony Douglas won it with Sidra. Tubby is from the same farm. I believe it's what we've been led to believe. I'll bring my Nescafe Blend 43 in. Now, anyone that mentioned Blend 43 in any of the comments, I just love my comeback, and I know it's incorrect, but it's great. Nescafe Blend 43. How shit were the first 42? Oh, that's great. Anyway, I'll crack myself up. Yeah. Same farm, same process. That's what I thought. Is it the same process? Well, is it that Musto? Is that how you pronounce it? That sounds dirty. I'll drive it over in the SS. Well, Aaron, actually, I might have another car for you, mate. I'll talk to you about it later. Oh, yeah. I think Musto, it's in its own juice or skin or something. It creates the fermentation. It's delish. I want to hear the dumb comments that I've been getting. It's story time. I love story time with Mitch. So one that I did cop a lot, obviously, you know, the economy in Australia is not amazing right now. So a lot of people were, I guess, blaming me or people doing the things that I do. You know, people are homeless and how dare you charge this for a coffee? I'm like, well, we also have $5 coffee. You don't have to buy a $1,500 coffee. So, but yeah, that's always entertaining. And that's why the whole Ferrari thing came up, because it's like, yeah, there's homeless people living in the world. It doesn't mean Ferrari has to stop selling cars. It's not going to change anything. I'm sorry. So anyone with those comments, just give them that reply. Gotta love things in their own juice. How did I know that that was you without even realizing it was your name? I knew. You're disgusting. Anyway. You're a grub, mate, but I love you. I've got a few guys on tonight. I've got a few people on tonight. Everyone say hello, ask a question, even if yell at me. I don't care. Loud noises. Did he do what? I don't know what you're saying. So certain foods pair better with coffee than others. Absolutely. Yes, like just like scotch and wine. I have toyed with food pairing with coffees before. Penrith didn't take to it too well because that was about 2 years ago. So With the certain sweet flavors, you can obviously pair it. We've got a fairly weird menu, so we do your typical breakfasts, and then we do your waffles as well if you want something sweet. So you can obviously pair that with some of the coffees have got more of that strawberry and gelato sort of flavors to it, which is a really cool pairing, obviously. And then you get a lot of those other ones where are more acidic flavors and citrus flavors. So it probably goes a little bit better with some other things. Off the top of my head, probably not going to think, but maybe a traditional sort of breakfast might work a little bit better. Gurjian orange poppy seed muffin. Oh, that was a thing. That was definitely a thing. So Ethiopia Gurji from Quattro last season and this orange poppy seed muffin, mind blowing. It was insane. Thanks for reminding me, Zach. We might actually have some Gurji coming. It was so good. I forgot about that. But yeah. And look, I know a lot of people say that this whole thing's a bit wank. Absolutely it is. People say that about wines and cigars and whiskeys. Like, whatever, I don't care. You don't have to like it. I love it. Wasn't that great then, was it? Oh, Jesse, you ruthless. Hey. So everyone, Black Mass in the comments. That is Sam. That is Catatonic Dreams, the man himself. Pretty much every coffee other than the $1,500 one I've mentioned is from Black Mass. All of these funky, sweet, oh, amazing, amazing. Never had a bad coffee from Black Mass. So Jesse will back me up on that, and Zach, and everyone. It's amazing. Do people seriously think you're forcing people to pay $1,500 for a coffee when you said, yeah, look, I'm not forcing anyone to buy anything. I like to think we were the first, and I'll say that loosely, to sell expensive coffee. And I'm talking $100, $200, $400, $500 coffees, and now $1,500. Someone has to be first, and I'm proud to say I think I was first. I don't know if I was 100%, but this isn't a wank fest as, who's charging the most for coffee. I just like that I'm pushing the boundaries, breaking the rules, 9-bar espresso, not a chance. I'm at 6.5 bar on that bad boy. Break the rules and see what happens. It's amazing. Basically unofficial Black Mass sales rep of Western Sydney. Honestly, well, Jesse did tell me about Black Mass, and now I order all of it. And all the Sprobro crew finally listened to us and jumped on the Black Mass bandwagon because it's incredible coffee. Do you offer gluten-free? We do have some gluten-free. We are definitely not celiac friendly. I'm not even going to pretend. Hey mate, got a Lagon P64. Good choice. And I'm thinking of getting a knock drawer to sit under it. Any suggestions on brand, size, reducers suggest against the drawer? I would definitely not suggest against the drawer because that's what I use. This is from the knock drawer company. Don't settle for anything less. I've played with the copies. I've actually got a copy that I'm going to do a comparison soon. That, well worth the little bit more. And when I say a little bit more, it's the tiniest amount of money extra compared to everything else on the market. Far superior than anything out there. The triangle knock bar is far better. It's quieter. It takes less effort to knock the puck out. The sliders on it have got this nice coating, so it's not noisy. It doesn't rattle. I don't know the exact dimensions to suit your grinder, I'm sorry, but if you reach out to the guys at the Coffee Knock Drawer Company, that's what they're called, they'll be more than happy to walk you through it, color options, timber, steel, all that sort of stuff. Awesome. Jesse hustles hard for the bean. Was that a pun? Because his wife's probably watching. Be careful. So I don't need 12 sugars with my latte. Look, if you want 12 sugars, I'll do it. I make normal coffees and all the weird caramels and oat lattes and stuff too as well, right? Like you do you. I'm not going to tell you how to drink your coffee unless you do spend a decent amount of money. I'm going to advise you on how you should enjoy it. If you want 12 sugars, I'll do it. I'll probably start charging you for them because even that's expensive. Next time I need to order a specialist coffee, I have no idea about all the different brews. Stephanie, that's a really good point. It's a rabbit hole. Generally, if you're drinking espresso, the range is massive. if you're doing filter coffees, it's a little bit different, and we can sort of tailor to your taste buds a little bit. But come on down, have a chat, send us a message on Instagram, and we can work out what you're after. There's always a bit of trial and error as well. We try something sort of mid-range. You tell me if you want sweeter or chocolatey or citrusy. We can play around. So yeah. David, that's epic. Thank you. Well, good, man. It's awesome product. So I'm really, really blessed to have that. I love it. Why settle for 12? Let's try and get your diabetes. Let's not. Black Mass for the win. Absolutely. I'm loving Black Mass. Look, I am a Quattro Coffees family. Quattro is my family, just like San Remo. But Black Mass are just doing some really cool special things. They're a little bit more niche than I like to think with Quattro. Quattro does amazing coffee. So this isn't sales. I'm not taken away from the Quattro Coffees team. Those guys are literally family to me. So shout out to Gareth and Jane and Sam, who I think's still in Japan getting tattooed. I think Fruit Toast going to make an appearance on the menu for the weekend. No, Fruit Toast does not belong on a real cafe menu. Stay at home and have Fruit Toast and then come to the cafe for a coffee. It's like pancakes. Just shake and bake. Why do you go to a cafe for that? Just... And here comes the hate. Yep. Exactly. Only on real cafe menus. Well, you can bring your own, but you also have to bring your own toaster and power. Doesn't go in my kitchen. Actually, I'm really surprised. Where's Jack? Jack must be overseas because he hasn't made a comment. I think Jack is overseas. He's always overseas. Always living the dream. Having an American barbecue somewhere in the States. Jack's in Texas. I'll represent. You definitely don't need 12 sugars in your coffee, man. You shouldn't need 12 sugars anywhere. If you need 12 sugars in your coffee, just tip it out. I'm sorry. No coffee should need that. If you're drinking that, just have something else. Have a caramel latte, have a mocha. 12 sugars, just get a milkshake and put an espresso shot in it. That's way less disrespectful to coffee. Ugh. Yeah. What else? Is anyone going to ask about this coffee, or are we just diverting onto other people and stuff? Oh, shut up with the D. I think I've been asked for 10 sugars. Yeah, look, I've done double-digit sugars in a coffee before, and it's horrible. It's horrible. If you need 12 sugars in anything, suggesting to rethink your existence. Oh, that is great. Oh, you're ruthless. I love it. Wow. Shout out to Sam at Black Mass. Honestly, dude, that's so good. Actually, Sam, while you're here, when is Volume 2 coming out? You know what I'm talking about. I'm excited. Just smile and nod. So, yeah, if you guys don't know about the LP, you need to know about the LP. So make sure you check out Black Mass on Insta. Give him a follow. Yeah. Oh, Sam. That's why I drink Coke. You shouldn't drink that either. It's horrible. A really inappropriate comment to make. I'm just not going to. Because I've just hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you. Clap noises. And I don't want to be demonetized before I start. Can't give it away, but soon. First direct-to-farm purchase. Ayy. Good man. See, full respect. Patiently waiting since we spoke. Every post is on the edge. Oof. I've seen what Coke does to tools. Should see what it does to your insides. Yes, I'm in a lot of pain. I am. Whew. Anyway, who wants to know anything about this coffee? Anything, or the video, or the anything to do with it, because we're trying to stay on subject here. Solid pass, not sorry. For anyone, this APR, I've known that guy since, geez, long time ago. Anyway, say an order is placed tomorrow for $1,500 coffee. How long does it take from there to someone's mouth? Oh, I like how you worded that. I would probably a couple of weeks, realistically, and that's how long you'd probably want it to take anyway. Because in my opinion, and from my taste preferences, I've found that a coffee of this caliber generally tastes better at about 10 to 12 days after roast. And we can obviously, we can obviously freeze the coffee as well. How many have you brewed for yourself? Of this one? None. I have not tried this coffee yet. I know it's ridiculous. And I know it's hard to sell a product, but I didn't set the price so much, so it's hard. But yeah, a couple of weeks from when you order it, I would assume, depending on a couple of things, customs, like Anthony mentioned earlier, and roast time. They're not necessarily going to roast it straight away. I'm sure they've got some form of rotation happening. But yeah, I have tried a lot of coffees from these guys, and most of them are incredible. Not all of them were exactly to my taste. Same, Jesse would agree with me. Actually, I'm going to bring a coffee in on the weekend. It's a very expensive coffee, but I don't like it. So I'll bring that in as well, and we'll have a play. The original Camo, nothing. So, and this is my genuine opinion, the original Camo, so batch 227, I'm not going to tell you how I got it. I'm not allowed to tell you, so don't ask. Incredible coffee. It's $5,001 a kilo. I did not buy a kilo. That was breathtaking coffee. That was the first time I served someone a coffee and they cried. That's how that whole thing came about. Channel 9 jumped on it and ran with the clickbait, as they do. Feedback from those who have tried it. Well, no one's had it yet. They've purchased it. Just sit tight. There will be a video coming. When I win Powerball tonight, I'm shouting you one of these, Mitch. And yes, it will be a wang fest, metaphorically speaking. Oh, I love this. This is the best live ever, and Jack's not here. Oh, mate. Oh, look, I have a customer who's purchasing it. He said he's going to purchase it, and he wants to buy two. He said one of them is for me. So, yeah. Anyway, 20 years we've known each other, Anthony. Yeah, you're probably right. Honestly, maybe even more. God, I'm old. No, probably about right. Yeah, about 20 years. Yeah. Zach, he does. Honestly, get Jack on the live. You want all the bad jokes in the comments? Anyway. And he can afford it as well, the jerk. But yeah. Look, this is a very exciting time for my coffee career. It's been a massively overwhelming week. It's been huge. There's been a lot of attention. I got my first celebrity selfie, as we're going to call it. It's so weird. Tony, yeah. Everybody, Tony. That's his machine. His machine is in a couple of my videos, actually. One or two. Yeah, I think a couple of videos. Yeah. But yeah, look, this has been a really, really exciting week for me. It has been very overwhelming. It's been a lot of hate, a lot of love, a lot of support. But But it's cool. It's been really cool. It has. Another message held for review. I'm gonna view it. Yeah, I don't care. Let's go. I don't know where it went. Anyway. Um, yeah, so it's been cool. It's been a lot, but I'm trying to enjoy the fun parts of it. But I did have someone ask for a selfie yesterday, so that was pretty funny. That's something I never thought this head would get. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, what's going on with the comments? Oh, did I break it? All messages are visible. There we go. Yes, view the message. Show. Yeah, show it. Why is that so weird? I feel like the cafe will be busy on Saturday. I think so. I think it's going to be pretty wild. I have got another set of hands because I actually want to enjoy Saturday. I want to try to enjoy it. It's been a rough couple of years for people that know me, and I feel like I can maybe start to enjoy some stuff about the cafe again. So do with that as you like, because not everyone needs to know everything that's happened in the last couple of years, but it's been rough. I'm not asking for sympathy, just letting you know why I'm excited for things to kind of happen. Things are actually working, which is great. Yeah. So yeah, everyone here, if you're in the country or if you're not, you're obviously welcome to come on down. And look, I am happy to talk about the coffee or any of the coffees. Obviously, I love sampling and trying and sharing coffees as well. Anyone with experience in coffees, come on down. I want to talk about coffee. Even if you don't, if you know nothing about coffee and you want to learn things, come down. I'll do my best to educate absolutely anyone. All your hard work is starting to flourish. Thanks, man. Happy to jump in if you need, bro. Oh yeah, man. If you're not busy, come on down. I reckon Saturday is going to be a lot of fun, Zachy. So yeah, I'm just going to take my hoodie off because it's getting hot. Because I turned the heater on because it was cold. So happy and excited for you. We've grown up together and happy you're killing it. Thanks, man. Caroline Pierce, I remember you. Next time in the country, I'll be in. Loved my visit there. There we had some good times. Actually, I think you've had Sidra. I remember that. Was that selfie asked for by a millennial? Of course it was. Ugh. I did that in the weirdest way so that my shirt wouldn't lift up. Oh, see? Quattro represent. Actually, this shirt, there's one of these in America. Just one that I'm aware of. That was actually pretty cool. So if you're watching, I'm not going to say your name just in case you don't want to be thrown around the internet with all of my viewers. I'm so famous now. Yeah. So it was look, as silly as it sounds, it was a pretty cool moment to have someone, oh, can I take a selfie? I'm like, you're righto. Sure. Yeah, it was interesting. And anyway, yeah, it was pretty cool. Good week. It's been a good week. It's been a lot. A lot of chiropractors. You can see my shoulders all like brr. Jody, so happy for you. Negative comments, just shake them off. By the way, your brew bar looks awesome. Thanks. I love my little brew bar. Got the Lapavoni and the cube, and that's not my machine, but it's in for a service. And actually, there's a video on that. Yeah. And did you see the video on this thing? It's not a coffee machine, but it makes coffee. Oh man, that's so silly. But it worked. It did. My theory was right. So thank James Hoffman for that one, because it wasn't actually supposed to happen. But oh no, whatever. Kids coffee maker. Well, kids shouldn't drink coffee. Although my nephew does. My nephew definitely drinks coffee. He's drank the little bit of espresso left in the cup since he was extremely young. No judgment. In Italy, it's pretty standard to have an espresso before you go to school, so who are we to judge? Yeah. And the brew bar was actually built by my brother. I was very lucky. We did a lot of measuring, and he did I did a bit of designing on like the drawer handles. They're just like leather strap Pretty cool. Big cupboards. I've put all the power inside it, put the lights on it myself. Yeah. Are you going to get a flat burr tat like Hedrick? Be rude not to, right? Oh, Time More grinder is on the way. Well, it's been paid for. So the Time More sculptor. I'm excited for it. Speaking of Lance and burrs. So yeah. If you guys don't know about the Time More grinder, you've been under a bloody rock because it's the biggest hyped grinder ever. Ever. It's been insane. So I'm excited for it. I love the All Ground by Firenzato / San Remo. It's great as a hopper grinder, but I need something for single dose for when I'm playing with all the other coffees. Yeah, and I can't afford a grinder like some people in the chat right now. No. Way out of my league, that thing. No EG1 on my bench. Oh. I think this live needs beatboxing. Leave Lance out of this, all right? That's all you get. That's it. That's it. I'm not that good. Look, Lance is actually pretty good at it. Can we just be real? Can we be real for a moment? Like, he's bloody good. So, yeah. Look, and to be completely fair, Lance is never going to see this, so I can say it. And even if he was going to see it, I keep it real, people. At first, Lance really annoyed me, and I was all about Team James Hoffman. But then Lance really grew on me. He's got some personality, and I don't fall asleep listening to his voice. And he doesn't wear a wig. Oh, it's one of the up next videos. Oh, the Time More. Is that what you're talking about, Zach? Or the beatboxing? Daddy Hoff is king. Oh, all I'm saying is Daddy Hoff has a questionable approach to some of his videos, in my opinion. So Lance's beatboxing's up next. Then I don't need to do it. So yeah, look, James Hoffman is the coffee god of YouTube, right? There's no doubt his coffee knowledge is incredible. I'm not debating that. By all means, the guy still out coffee nerd me all day on every subject regarding coffee. Absolutely. When I review a product, I tell you what I think about the product. It's exactly what I'm talking about, the X Bloom. That is exactly what I'm talking about right now. I'm sorry, but his review on the X Bloom pissed me off a little bit. So, anyway, we all have our opinions, and I'm going to keep the rest of it to myself. Yeah, but when I do a review, I tell you what I think of it. If it's good, I let you know. If it's bad, I give the company a chance to either explain the situation, tell me if the product's faulty, or they'll just beg me not to post the video, and I'll do that. When there's if I've paid full price for a product, or even if I've paid a slightly discounted price, I will give you my honest opinion regardless. There's products out there from very high-end companies that produce a product that I'm obviously not a fan of. There's videos that I've posted about it that I've copped a lot of flack from. But yeah, we won't touch too much base on that. X Bloom is an automated pour-over machine that you RFID scan on top the little capsule, pour the beans in, then you place it into this little thing and it auto grinds to the right setting. And when you tap it on top, it tells you the brew ratio, temperature, etc. Really, really cool. Really cool unit. I've spoken to the guys at X Bloom. We might do something one day. I think it's a really cool unit. It removes a lot of the not knowing how to make a coffee. You spend $300 on a kettle, you get all these drippers and carafes and all these things that just cost money. And if you don't know how to use it, it's a waste. So X Bloom is creating that automated pour over, and it's pretty good apparently. I haven't had a coffee from it yet, but it looks really good. It looks like it makes a good coffee, And look, James did say it made a decent coffee, but he definitely picked on some of the things that, in my opinion, don't matter. I'm not saying that sustainability is something we need to ignore, but can we not attack this is plastic, so don't buy it? This has to be biodegradable. This has to, like, can we just worry about making good coffee and then that comes? Like, can we just be smart about it? In my opinion, I think there's bigger issues than a little plastic sticker on a bloody capsule. Anyway, yeah, that's the one we spoke about last week, Zach. That one. Yeah, but it's pretty cool. I like it. But anyway, off topic again. Standard. Yeah. What else? What did everyone have for dinner? I had Greek. It was delicious. Again, it's just Zach having a conversation with Zach. Standard. Actually, I've got a really cool idea for mod on this. $1,500 coffee on Afterpay. Sure, I'll take Afterpay. See you tomorrow. I've got pressure hunting abilities on this machine the way I've modified it. And I've got a really cool plan for something in the future, so sit tight for that. I won't let too much loose because I don't know if I can do it yet. If people were so concerned about plastic, Lego would have been out of business years ago. That's a good point. Side note, did you know Lego was originally timber? Yeah, I watch TV. But yeah, look, I don't want to go too far into the politics and all that stuff, but this whole plastic straw thing, can we just calm down? Because no one's saying ban the plastic bottle. No one's saying ban the plastic cup. So just, fuck me, can we just chill out on this stuff? Yeah. But yeah, Lego was originally timber. That's pretty cool. I think. Timber. I'm sure it was timber. I hate paper straws. Everyone hates paper straws. The person that invented paper straws probably hates paper straws. It's dumb. Anyway. Keep the plastic straw. 100%. Silly. If you dispose of it properly, what does it matter? The fact that people are disposing things incorrectly, that's not my fault. That's someone being a dick. Anyway, we're not going there. We're talking about expensive coffees. Yeah. But yes, absolutely correct. Also, how good's Lego? Building Lego at the moment with Sky. She's a huge Harry Potter fan, so we're slowly building. I don't know what the place is called. Any new specialties coming up? Well, catatonics at the cafe. Gareth's dropping off some more Quattro coffees tomorrow. And there's something else. There was someone else I'm talking to about some coffee, but he's asked me not to mention anything yet because he hasn't cupped it. So hold off. Lego is the biggest manufacturer of tires in the world. Oh, like the actual little tires on Lego. Is that legit? Because I've heard this before, but I never fact checked. Huh. Yeah. So the most amount of tires, because it doesn't really count if it's like in kilo, because it's going to be a lot of tires to make up one car tire in weight, right? But quantity of tires, yeah, that'd make sense. It's actually pretty cool. See you in the morning, Bo. You. What are you drinking in the morning, Bo? What are you going to drink? What are we drinking? What are we having? I hate the delay. It's so awkward. I'm going to sit here, my usual. Who are you? Who's Bo? I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names. I'll probably see your face and I'll know what you're drinking. Is that what I do every other morning? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's name, but I guarantee I know your coffee order. Yeah. I thought the delay was just me. No, it's just how it works. YouTube live, and then yeah, like I've even got a delay on my screen, and it's there. So anyway, interwebs. Oh, hang on. Caramel latte and cap on skim. Caramel latte and cap on skim. I don't know. Ah! I know exactly who you are. Yeah, okay, gotcha. All right, cool. Oh, yeah, gotcha. Apart from 22324, any coffee you're looking to try? Always. So I'm actually, and I don't know why people find this a surprise, but massive fan of Jibby Little. Her specialty coffees are always unreal. She's actually a gun roaster as well. She just does everything. Yeah. Anyway. 22324. What else? They do have a couple of other really bougie ones, but the tasting notes of this 22324 just sound insane. Insane. So, and look, it's readily available for anyone to purchase. So if anyone's thinking I'm trying to rip people off, go. You can buy it from them. You can now. So I'm not trying to rip anyone off. I'm just charging what I think I'm worth to brew it for you on top. And if you don't like it, that's cool. Make it yourself. What's my coffee order for tomorrow? Oh, something with a D. You jerk. Yeah. Do you have any plans on going to these places like Panama? Yes, absolutely. Ethiopia, India, Panama. Coffee, coffee, coffee. 3 places I will visit one day, eventually, when I'm allowed to have a day off. I would love to visit the proper coffee farms in Panama, India especially. I know the guys at Quattro were in India this year, in Feb, I think it was. And the place just looks insane. So I'd love to go visit those places. And Ethiopia, because, you know, that's apparently where coffee started. So I think as a person who's very traditional, you know what I'm trying to say, pay respects to where it started, and I'd love to go there and just learn more. And I think going to those places, you best bet. So, and Panama is just the peak of coffee in my opinion. So have to go there. Yeah, but that's a one-day thing, you know, one day. Maybe the guys will fly me over on their private jet. Oh yeah. So for anyone watching now that hasn't heard, I was joking about the private jet thing on Channel 9 on TV. That was a joke. You know, things we used to do when we were kids, jokes. We're not allowed to do those anymore. People get upset. Anyway, it was a joke. You can't fly a private jet from Panama to Australia for $1,500. So, yeah, heaps of the hate came from that. Anyway, what a wank, as if you'd put it on a private plane, just put it in FedEx. That's what they do. Oh, yeah. Anyway. It's been interesting. It's been fun, guys. I'll probably sign off shortly. So if you do have anything to ask, please ask away. And if you are watching this after, because I will upload this video as a separate video and all of these messages disappear, thank God, you'll be able to ask questions. So ask away, absolutely anything. I get back to every comment at the moment. Coffee farm tours for YouTube? Absolutely. It'd be rude not to. I'm a full-time content creator now, apparently, which means I film everything. I can't help it. Not everything. Cut it out, OnlyFans. Will you consider reshooting the Zoolander Macchiato scene? Yes. Zach has a Jeep. We have coffee, and we have a friend, Billy, that looks questionably... Not going to say that word, but you know what I'm saying. So we're going to do that. I think it'll be so much fun. Anyway, definitely going to do that. Yeah. Like I said, this will be uploaded as a separate video. and you'll be able to ask questions. So ask away, and excuse me, I do respond to every comment, absolutely every comment possible. So ask away. Don't do it. You know what I'm going to say. Anyway, I think that's it, guys. So if you do have anything, I'll give it a minute. Congrats, bro, on everything. We'll catch up soon. Thanks, man. Namaste, as we say. I don't even know what it means. I just started saying it at the cafe to people and they loved it. Yeah. That's probably disrespectful, so I'm sorry. But it's funny. Okay. That's it, guys. I think we're good. Everyone done? Sick. Cool. All right. If you want to leave a comment below, I will upload this. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And thank you for being so nice. You guys have been lovely. No one gave me shit. Oh, maybe a little bit. That's it. Take it easy, guys. Peace.